I got that screen I just created. Okay, so it's pretty basic. So these default settings for the type of your environment. If you're logged in, show this one. If you're not logged in, show this one. Again, this is built into Adalo, so it's pretty basic and it's pretty simple to understand for most people, I think. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna delete this because we don't need to see it anymore. Okay, it's gone forever, guys. Can't get it back. Well, you could if you do a Control Z or Command Z on the Mac. Just secret. Okay, shortcuts. All right, now I want to go over. We'll just fix everything back to normal again. So go back over here, sign up. This is going to be the screen if you're not logged in. This one, we don't say anything to it because it's going to be acted upon by clicking on I already have an account. Okay, and I'll go over that with you real quick. So if I click on this here, you'll see there's a click action for this text. So you can actually have actions on many things. On groups, which we'll talk about later. On lists. On shapes. I think anything inside of Adalo that you can drag onto the board, onto the screen, you can add an action to it if you click on it, which is pretty cool. Okay, so this is just a text. And we've added, I can delete this action here. And so now if I were to load this, and then click it, oh, it does nothing. Why? Because it has no action. But once I add an action to it, you'll also notice that the cursor will change. And that implies that there's an action. And what we want to do is go to login, okay? And these things over here, these transitions, these different transitions are how different ways the window is going to show as it moves from one screen to the next screen. But I'm just going to turn to none because I don't like it. Okay. So now I load it again because I added that action. You saw me create a link action. Now I can go to the login screen. Now we don't need no. Usually you can have a forward button or a back button in your application. But in this case, when I go to the login screen, if I have, I already have a log. I don't have a login username password, and I'm not signed up. I can just click on sign up again, and it links back to the sign up screen. Now, if you look over to sign up here, look, it says link to sign up. See that word up there, the word sign up there? We zoom in there. It says sign up there, and also says sign up here. So that's the name of the screen. So when you create a link action, which we'll talk about in more detail later, it will ask you for the screen name that you want to do. And this one, in the case, is going to slide left. See, watch. When we run it, let's see how it looks when we run it. Let's see what a slide left looks like. It's a transition. So if we go here, see, I went immediately to that. But if I click this one, it slides left. See that? So that is kind of a, you can have a slide or not have a slide. I think in this case, maybe because of this particular behavior, I'd like a slide, but let's do a slide up just for fun to see what it looks like, okay? So I go to preview, and I click on I have an account, boom, slides up. And then when I say I want to sign up instead, slides left. So, you can do little transitions, which can be cool, but can quite be annoying to your user sometimes. And it could be a little clunky because it could be slower to slide. So best thing to do if you don't really want that, and if you want to make it look like a web app, I would just not put the transitions at all. But there could be times when you want a transition, like when you want a modal, which is a screen that might pop up. Actually, there is a modal inside of this this application that we cannot see. See, if I go in here and I go to preview, and I go into I already have an account, and then I go to this screen. If I say forgot password, see that thing popped up from the bottom? That's like a modal. And if you notice, it's not anywhere. Where is it? Where is, I forgot. Where is it? It's built in. So it's something that you don't have to find. But we could create that ourselves too. But it's nice there to create it for us so that we don't really have to do that ourselves. Okay. So moving on from that, So, watching this video, if you liked it, share, like, or subscribe, and tune in for more videos in this series.